Dude, I am so excited for global anniversary, man. JP anniversary just got like on 4 characters. The new Mahito looks incredible. We're gonna be getting those units soon, right? Yo, let me check and see what unit we're gonna be getting for global. Surely we're gonna get Yuji and Toto drop, right? No, fam. We got Naobito. I want y'all to understand the problem with this, guys, bro. I need y'all to understand, bro. Let me get this straight. We have 8 units that are not in JP. I mean, that are not in global anniversary. 8 units that are not in global that are from JP, right? And out of those 8 units, do you know what the worst unit out of those 8 units are? Just take a guess. Just take a guess at who it is. This guy, Naobito. Oh, why would you drop the worst unit out of the 8 units that we have and expect us to summon? We have been waiting for anniversary for who knows how long. Unit did not count as anniversary. I hope y'all know that. He doesn't count as anniversary because he didn't release for anniversary in JP. Make this make sense. Somebody connect the dots for me. I don't seem to understand what the thinking was, but I'm finna go through this should you summon video, dude. I haven't done a should you summon video in a while, so let's get to it. All right, bro. So we got this unit. I don't even, man, he makes me mad. But we have to go through this should you summon video before we even get to it. The obvious answer is no. All right, unless this is like your favorite character of all time, which it probably isn't. But if this is your favorite character of all time, then yes, you should go for this man. But anything else, yeah, just skip him, bro. Do not summon for this unit. I don't understand why they would drop this man. But like, I guess he's just free cubes. That I'm only gonna treat him as free cubes because of his event. That's it. That's all he is to me, right? So we're just gonna go through his kit because that's what I usually do in should you summon videos, and we're gonna go through this quickly because we already know that you should not be summoning for this unit. I just want to make that clear. All right. So his skill 1 looks really cool, by the way. His animations are really cool. I don't know why they made him so bad, but we'll get to why. So his skill 1 is basic. It increases his own jujutsu stat. Of course, it's only for 1 turn, so okay. All right. It's applied during projection sorcery state. We'll get to that in a second. His skill 2 increases his own break damage. He is more of a break damaging type unit. He also has mixed damage. His multipliers are not the greatest. He is a taijutsu unit technically. He counts as a taijutsu unit. So this is the blue taijutsu unit that blue needs, or at least needed, but he's so bad that he's basically just not usable. Yuta is, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later, bro. Let me focus. So with this skill 2, he gets a chance to evade. He fills his own ultimate gauge. He has some break damage type things in his kit built into that skill 2. With his skill 3, which is mainly what you're going to be using, this also increases his jujutsu stat. During projection sorcery state, he'll get more break damage, and this is also stackable with 5 states. He gets the max damage that you can get. He can inflict disruption, which is very high chance for that. Its disruption is basically useless in this game, though, not gonna lie. He grants himself a counter state, so that's pretty good, and he fills his own ultimate gauge, not unique gauge, ultimate gauge as well. And then with his ultimate, he gets more jujutsu stats and more break damage. His ultimate looks really cool, by the way. He does a bit more damage. It's not that much though, and decreases the ultimate count of the enemy by 1. Gets more chance to evade, disruption, counter status. But the main like beef in his kit is actually the auto skills, which is actually funny. Like, his auto skill thing is like a lot, dude. So he has a protection sorcery counter, and when he receives a melee attack, this will go off. He gets the stat, and when he does it, this is like the only reason why people wanted this Naobito. It's because he gives blue type jujutsu stat, 15% for 2 turns. So you can get 30% off of this. And blue needs a stat buffer so bad that people were desperate for this 30% that you could get in those 2 turns, which is crazy. It's only 30%, right? But you can get more, right? So in his second auto skill, it's called You Are Too Slow. He gets his own damage dealt, own break damage as well, and he has a pursuit state, which is interesting. So like basically, after a one of his teammates have performed an attack, he'll do a follow up attack. It's a pretty decent follow up attack. It does decent damage. It's pretty good. It's like a extra like 100 to 200k. I feel like if you're like really stacked up, it can be an extra 500k to extra 1 mil damage. It also gives a stat buff for 15% for 2 turns. So if you are like the luckiest person ever and you get both the counter and the follow up, then you're going to be giving your team 60% taijutsu and jujutsu stat, which is actually really good. Well, it's not really good, but it's the best thing about him. It's something that Blue actually does need. But the percentage of only 60% is low enough to where I don't really like think this is like just good enough at all. Like it's not good at all. Like I feel like Green Shoko, one of her stacks is 60%. So that's just to put it into perspective, okay? But with him, people only wanted him for this little part. And when I talk about people, I'm talking about the whales that like spend on everything and want to beat everything in the game, right? That's the only reason why you would want this guy. And he also has a secret art of falling blossom emotion, which is the counter that he has for domain expansions. So this gives him more defense against domain expansions. But that's his kit. But like the problems with this man is like simply number one, Blue Yuta exists. Now y'all might be wondering how Blue Yuta is a jujutsu unit. How is that a problem? Well, with this Blue Yuta, bro, he has taijutsu before he ults, and a lot of people what they've been doing like with Miguel and whatnot is they've simply just been using Yuta and just not using his ult so that they can use his taijutsu, and his taijutsu is better than Naobito. Honestly, I feel like his taijutsu damage and all that stuff is simply better than Blue Naobito, which is embarrassing, right? The only saving quality about this unit is the fact that he gives jujutsu stat. That's the only good thing that this man really has. Other than that, his damage is not good, like at all. And like his follow-ups and all that stuff, he is a really interesting unit, but I feel like he's the type of unit where they did so much that they made him bad somehow, which is honestly sad. So we're just gonna be getting him on Friday, and this is actually like makes me mad because like what's going on with global anniversary? Are we just not getting anniversary? I've been waiting for these anniversary units for forever. It's like getting really bad. Is global dead? I don't know, guys, bro. Drop what you think is happening in the comments, bro. Please like up this video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, bro. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.